My cherished child, stop scrolling and breathe. I have stepped into this very moment with a word that will not wait. Before this video ends, I will place in your spirit a single instruction that unlocks what was delayed and closes what has been draining you. Miss the last word, and you will miss the key I fashioned only for you. Listen, the hinge has turned. What resisted you is losing its grip even now. I am accelerating what was stalled, opening what was sealed, and rewriting what others said was final. Stay with me to the end, because I will mark the exact sign to watch for and the step to take within the next 24 hours. This is not chance, it is appointment. Hold your focus. Do not look away. What I am about to reveal will confirm that you were never forgotten, and it will change how you move from this day forward. I have come into your world, not as a spectator, but to dismantle anything that tried to drain your hope, dull your aim, diminish your needs, or unsettle your peace. My unseen hand refashions your route, turning what once felt impossible into something clear and attainable. This is no ordinary stretch of time. It is the hinge between what has been and what I am unveiling for you now. You have waited, prayed earnestly, and tasted deep sorrow. Now I answer with a sacred truth beyond human grasp. I declare that a season of swift unveiling is beginning in your life. What was delayed now accelerates. What seemed far away is brought into focus. What was restrained now breaks open. I have not simply delivered news. I have initiated what you could not accomplish by yourself. I am here, not as a far-off onlooker, but as the one who rules the impossible. And I set apart this very instant as holy. From this breath onward, my child, your life carries distinct purpose. Each step finds its true direction. Every heartbeat aligns with my will. I did not ask permission to enter your timeline. I authored it. I chose this precise moment to transform everything because I saw your soul ready, your spirit listening, and your opposition unprepared for what I am about to unfold through you. The hush lifts and my voice resounds. It is not a general announcement, but a word for you alone, confirmed by my own authority. Do not mistake this for chance, my precious child. This is the exact joining of my promise and your steadfast heart. Heaven rejoices. The earth will soon witness a change only I could arrange. This is not a test. Simply perceive the shift that surrounds you. What you assumed was forever postponed has arrived. Not by accident, but by my deliberate hand upon your life. The hours of sorrow, the moments when hope shrank to a small ember, the fear that your time had passed, none of these were your conclusion. They were the necessary tension before what was appointed. What you saw as a fruitless burden was, in truth, my preparation for something so perfectly aligned with your design that your own thoughts could not have imagined it. Though you feared the moment had slipped by, I always intended this exact season for its revealing. I sent no messenger. I came myself to ensure this promise not only finds you, but rests in your grasp with absolute certainty. This is not a gentle stream. It is a powerful surge. I saw the moments you wondered, is this truly for me? And I marked each one. Now I will show you, my beloved, with overwhelming and undeniable proof that it is. You are not overlooked. You are personally chosen. You are not forgotten. You are set apart. While others missed your value, I was shaping your future. While you mourned what never came, I was forming something far greater than your first hope. Now it has arrived. Not only what you desired, but what I knew you would need when other supports failed. Its timing was never about my absence. It was my assurance that no one could shrink it, alter it, twist it, or claim it as theirs. This is not an afterthought, a postponement, a leftover, or a coincidence. It is crafted uniquely for you. You do not have to understand its unfolding. It is already moving. Do not attempt to explain this to those who doubted. Let me unveil it through your life. What you whispered in private will unfold in plain sight. When I bring something forth myself, it does not arrive quietly, it arrives with unmistakable force. This is the hour when the impossible recedes, when events align for your good, when what looked lost returns to you. The good news is not merely near, it is present, and I have delivered it with power, with precise purpose, and with compelling speed that leaves no question. You stand where my divine action becomes visible. Do not simply open the door, run to meet it. The very thing you feared would never return is no longer absent. I stand with it here and now. Do not be fooled by the quiet that surrounded you, my cherished child. For while you sat in stillness with unspoken pleas, I was laboring in hidden places, clearing roads and undoing lies that tried to pronounce your purpose unreachable. Your quiet was not empty. You heard no sound, because the strong work did not require your hearing. It was my decree in the unseen realm, my voice breaking through obstacles you never knew existed, and my power filling ground that darkness presumed belonged to it. I did not leave you in the stillness. I used it to amplify the strength of your outcome. While your prayers seemed unanswered, I was transforming that delay into a foundation for a deeper wonder. When you felt alone, my invisible care wrapped around you beyond your understanding. Even when you sensed silence, my influence was active. I was sweeping away hindrances, redirecting opposing plans, and securing an enduring victory for you. Though you could not trace progress, I was always advancing. My nearness covered you, in grief, in doubt, and in the confines of your struggle. Every hard season bore the imprint of my power, destined to yield joy. You were never solitary in those quiet stretches. I was with you, unwavering. I guarded you closely, my beloved child. Even when you could not sense me near, I now reveal what I was arranging during your sorrowful seasons. This is not merely a gift, it is a full unveiling. None of that silent time was wasted. Every fleeting instant contributed to this very moment. Now I move with the full force of my will. I come not with softness, but with might. I reveal myself not by hints, but with certainty. I offer not questions, but settled declarations. The design of your success is no longer clouded by doubt. It is appearing before you piece by piece without interruption. Hear this, my child. The quiet was not punishment. It was protection. I kept your coming triumph hidden from premature eyes. I shielded your path from misleading influences. I guarded your answers in a safe place so that, when I delivered them, no one could claim their source was anything but my light. That calm strengthened your trust. It never signaled my departure. Every sigh of disappointment met my steady attention. Each day you stood firm, though circumstances did not shift, became a force I used to overcome resistance. The quiet season now concludes, for I have finished what was concealed from your view. Prepare yourself, my beloved, not only in heart, but in spirit, mind, and body, for the magnitude of what is about to appear. The stillness was not your ending, it was the preparation for your swift ascent. My actions always carry intention. My silences are never idle. My plans are not delayed. They are guarded, timed, and certain to reach their fullness. Today, your patient endurance meets its sacred response, and the triumph approaching will silence every lie that claimed I ignored your pleas. This exact instant stands apart from all that preceded it, not because hours have passed, but because heaven has answered. Every aspect of this moment is marked not by routine, but by a holy stirring that signals activity in places once closed to your voice. Know this, my cherished child. This is no common day. The opening of this new passage is happening quickly. This is not speculation. It is the perfect moment aligning with my eternal purpose. I have set a swift pace, and nothing can hinder what now moves toward your life with divine speed. I have weighed every plea you uttered in your most private nights, the ones you told no one, the heavy ones you wondered if even I noticed. I did. I did not only notice, I acted. My response is not delay, it is freedom. You witnessed change without knowing it would arrive on a day that looked ordinary. Yet this day is marked out. This hour is awakened. No more wondering if you were overlooked. No more asking why things stayed calm. Everything shifted when I declared, "It is time." And my precious child, I declare it now. The shift has begun. The quiet has ended. The air around you carries my answer. Obstacles are yielding, turning from resistance into welcome. Areas once sealed now open at the sound of my instruction. I commanded what was shut to open. I roused what was asleep to rise. I ordered what was lost to return. Your spoken thoughts traveled far. They did not stall in waiting. They reached my presence. They were seen, weighed, honored, and now they return to you, not in their original form, but multiplied. You will receive in ways you never anticipated. What you offered timidly returns with strength. What you thought was a faint request became a mighty call before me. What you assumed had no effect has shifted the scales. Your earnest appeals are not stale, they are alive. I am sending back active answers. Prepare not merely to carry them, but to taste fulfillment. This day bears weight. It carries the holy. Your destiny has been spoken in realms where courses are set, and your sincere petitions have joined with the current of my intention. What draws near is not fragile. It is unstoppable. What advances toward you does not need your full understanding. It asks for your willingness. This is not random. It is not deferred. It is appointed by me, precisely timed and initiated by my spirit. I chose this exact moment because timeless purpose has met your readiness. Watch how quickly everything changes. The pace will feel unfamiliar. Even the air will seem different. That is because it is. The answer is already in motion, carried by the strength of my decree, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will block its arrival. None of your cries escaped my notice. The responses to your deepest longings are not scattered fragments. They are a connected current. What unfolds now is not a single answer, but a strong sequence of events. This is not one gift, it is a complete release, designed to reach every corner where you felt lack, yearned for more, or wrestled with hardship. I gathered every silent plea and every act of deep trust you offered, weaving them into one bold statement of fulfillment. What looked like delay was my precise arrangement of all things. When you sensed distance, I was preparing details. Today I set in motion what will not be deferred for an instant. Do not hunt for isolated solutions, my beloved, for what I now provide is not fragmented, it is whole. I am placing in your life something that unites what felt divided, corrects what was off course, and enables what once seemed unreachable. The goodness I am sending does not need your permission to appear. It moves with presence, bearing progress, acceleration, and abundant increase. When I act, my child, I always carry what I begin to its intended completion. What you are about to encounter is more than a gift. It is evidence. Evidence that I heard every word. Evidence that your sincere pleas reached me. Evidence that I guarded your steps when you felt unseen. The rising intensity you sense is the sign of something significant taking shape. The inner shift means manifestation is close. I am not merely returning what you asked. I am giving more. You hope to mend a single piece. I chose to make all things new. You asked for relief from one pain. I chose to bring restoration to your story. You sought strength for today. I chose to fill you with enduring fortitude for years to come. My good provisions are not partial, they are complete. The sense of doors opening now is not coincidence. It is my signal that the appointed time has arrived. Be ready for surprises, for wonders, for unmistakable confirmations, one after another. You are not stepping into a single opportunity, my cherished child. You are entering a succession of possibilities. From this day forward, a fresh current begins in your life, my beloved. Answers will find you. Roads will reveal themselves, and my goodness will flow without measure. You do not need to strive for this. You do not need to prove your worth. This is not earned by effort. It is the manifestation of my word. You honored me quietly. Now I honor you with visible proof. Prepare yourself. Receive with an open inner life and an expectant heart. What begins today is my response to you, filled with my essence, guaranteed by my nature, and it cannot be stopped. What once felt like rejection, casting a shadow over your days, now fades. I have replaced every denial with a sacred assurance that cannot be reversed. The verdicts that hindered you, the conditions that hemmed you in, the silent claims that it would never be yours, all are quieted by the force of my decree. Each blocked path I noted. Every opportunity that slipped away, I recorded. Every halt that grieved your spirit, every refusal that tested your trust, I ensured none of these would define your course. Now I have released a single word that answers all of them at once, a resonance nothing can withstand. That resonance is my confirmation, not a shy assent, but a powerful proclamation reaching every space where you felt restricted, unseen, or diminished. This is not a partial breakthrough, it is full entry. My confirmation is not confined to one wish or season. It stretches across every part of your life, touching each aim, even those you thought forever sealed. Embrace this truth, my beloved. I never needed others' permission to begin what I planted within you. I never sought human counsel or waited for worldly order to decide when your calling would appear. I waited until your spirit was ready to receive the full measure of what I would unveil. That moment is here. The foundation of your past is shifting, my child, because my promise is progressing. Where others insisted you were unprepared, I declare you chosen. Where conditions seemed impossible, I command, advance. Where you were denied access, I now grant full inclusion. Nothing that opposed you can endure in the presence of what I have initiated. You will not chase after pathways anymore. Favor is being directed to find you. The grace I release outweighs opposition, surpasses accusation, and outlasts delay. I am not acting merely for your benefit. I am reshaping the very structures that presume to resist my intent for you. My confirmation requires no external endorsement. It validates itself. It opens what was shut, restores what was lost, and settles what was turned away. You will sense this shift not only within your inner life, but in your daily reality. Circumstances will align in ways that defy explanation. Paths once hard will suddenly ease. What formerly impeded you will begin to assist without your knowing why. This is because my goodness transforms everything around you. It cuts through stagnation. It quickens what felt slow. It announces your arrival in places you never imagined reaching. This is not merely about receiving what you requested, my beloved. It is about inheriting what I have always purposed for you. The rejections you faced were never the finale. They were the pause before a magnificent proclamation. Today that proclamation thunders. My desire is to reveal you in a new way. No longer will you be known as one who almost arrived, but as the one I have positioned for undeniable progress. You will step into places where you were once dismissed. I do not work by common measure. I lift you without seeking leave from those who doubted your readiness. When I declare, my child, it stands. Do not fear this strong forward motion. Do not hesitate before the openings now appearing. This is the direct result of my voice breaking every boundary that tried to restrain you. My validation is set and granted not only for your present situation, but for your very identity. Who you are is not formed by human opinions. Your identity is formed by the purpose I placed within you. Move forward now, my child. Every line of resistance dissolves. A profound shift is remaking your surroundings. Soon the world will witness undeniable proof of my unwavering support over the life of one who remained trusting. Long before others judged you lacking, before hardship tried to pull you toward despair, before you thought you were meant to be cast aside, I was already there. My presence was not passive observation, but decisive intervention. I witnessed each moment you were led to believe something essential was missing, and that your path would end in sorrow instead of victory. I watched as struggles left frustration upon your efforts, as systems told you to lower your expectations, and as people drifted away, leaving emptiness where care should have stood. Even then, I held the substance of your tomorrows. I would not allow that to become your story. I would not let your true self be named by temporary hindrances or partial outcomes. They tried to disregard your worth, but I rearranged your entire course. I did not merely adjust details. I cleared away whole sections and began a bright, new way. I lifted the weight of anxiety. I erased the imprint of abandonment. I silenced the labels of shame that sought to define you. Where others saw an ending, I designed a beginning. Where someone said you were too broken, I affirmed you fully chosen. Where it was claimed there was nothing left, I established that this is only the start. My precious child, hold this truth. I have never been limited by what others think of you. Their opinions never determined your ultimate reality. They glimpsed only a fraction of your struggle. I saw the full pattern of your true calling. Now I have placed a clear sign upon your life, one that marks not just perseverance, but complete transformation. I did not merely recognize your disappointment or cushion its impact. I stepped in and exchanged it entirely. You are not the byproduct of hardship. You are the living proof of my deliberate restoration. I took the very conditions designed to broadcast your defeat and refashioned them into the groundwork for your unveiling. I am lifting you from the low place where others expected you to remain and shaping it into a badge of distinction you will carry into rooms they never imagined you could enter. This is not a small tweak. It is a sweeping reversal by my power. I did not patch scattered pieces. I rebuilt the entire foundation, and this is not revenge. It is the outworking of my unchanging justice. I am not diminishing anyone else. I am completing the original blueprint I inscribed within you before time's first breath. I have released you from the recurring script that tried to convince you blessings were always for others and never for you. I have shattered the cycles that bred discouragement. The ending you once dreaded has become the channel of my strength. I have opened a brand new chapter in your journey, clean, unmarked, and free of disqualification. This new season starts now, with my favor, with deep roots, with unbounded provision. Every place where doubt tried to lodge in your soul is now being saturated with settled certainty. When you look at yourself, you will no longer fixate on what was missing. You will see what I have restored and multiplied. Expectation will rise, not from striving, but because I have kindled it within you and keep it burning. This is the moment when onlookers lean in, unable to explain what they see. I have always understood, and I have already initiated a new season. The decrees now active are irresistible, carrying my authority in every detail. Know this. I did not only register your spoken prayers. I read your quiet sighs, your unvoiced longings, the hidden aches of your spirit beyond words. I gathered them all and transformed them into precisely what you needed. Now that provision is arriving. Prepare your faith, not for a trickle, but for a sacred outpouring. What comes includes healing for old wounds, answers for lingering questions, and fresh clarity where confusion once lived. This is not about rehearsing what was missing. It is about embracing what is now at your door. I have not forgotten you, beloved one. I have not misplaced a single promise I made to you. I myself will ensure what is yours reaches you without obstruction. Watch for signs, not in desperation, but in assurance that what I have spoken is about to appear. Expect confidence, not from fear, but because I am abundant in generosity, my child. Your life has been touched by favor from my realm, and its security is beyond the reach of any earthly force or human interference. What you wrestled with for so long has now been halted by my direct command, and that verdict stands. The tension you carried, the weight shadowing your thoughts, the fatigue of trying to advance while burdened, comes to an end here. The deep sorrow that lingered through the night and the haze that dimmed your mornings have met the boundary I set. I permitted that stretch of time only while it served a purpose for you. Now I have brought it to its close. You will not face that same battle again. The loop of recurring challenges is broken. What lies ahead is not merely fewer struggles, it is a comprehensive transformation of everything that resisted you. My will has fully endorsed this new path. What I have prepared has overcome every obstacle. It has been examined, approved, and released with a clear command to proceed unhindered. I have removed the delays that diluted your joy. I have navigated you past the detours that urged you to surrender. I have declared to all that opposed you that their time has expired. I have notified every disturbing force that its aim has been nullified. I have addressed the unrest and ordered stillness. The season that felt endless now concludes, not because you tried harder, but because I intervened and decreed a favorable outcome. Your appointed moment was never missed, dear child. I kept it safeguarded. I ensured that what was meant for you would come pure, whole, and untouched by anything that could erode your trust. I was not ignoring you. I was perfecting your victory. The time has arrived. Everything stands aligned, and I am bringing forth an outcome no one can overturn. This is not a quiet emergence. It is a bold declaration. Its sign will be so clear that even strangers will say, "Something genuinely new has come upon you." I have done more than open what imprisoned you. I have stripped it of its power. You will not need to return to recover what was lost in earlier storms, for I am making all things new. Your renewal is not a gradual repair, my precious child. It is a fresh beginning. You will carry the wisdom you gained without the sting of lingering pain. You will tell your story without the old scars defining the narrative. The heavy burden that once pressed on your shoulders is lifted by my hand. That weight departs now, for your season of struggle has ended. Your license to move forward is not pending, it is fully granted, and this progress will be visible, seen in a new boldness within, in clear discernment for your choices, and in surprising gifts appearing in unexpected places. I have not only shattered what confined you, I have erased every trace it ever held. You are not moving ahead with shadows of grief. You are being renewed by a pure outpouring from my holy presence. What felt impossible yesterday will soon feel effortless, not because challenges vanish, but because I have strengthened you beyond what any trial could extract. I have returned what you did not realize was missing. I have revived what you believed gone forever. Let this certainty settle deep in your core. I have already spoken for you in the highest court. The verdict stands. You no longer need to struggle for what is yours by my decree. I never required you to earn my care, perform for my favor, or follow paths set by those who could not comprehend what I placed in your spirit. What is unfolding now is not the product of human effort or external alliances. It is the unveiling of your true identity. You are not a coincidence with hidden talents. You are an intentional design with a clear purpose. The instant you release the need to prove your worth, I began preparing the space where only I would reveal who you truly are. Not the version others imagined, not the smaller self life tried to impose, but the one I knew when I formed you in secret. This is not the hour to exhaust yourself chasing what I have already set aside for you. Stop spending strength trying to persuade others to believe in you. I do not need their agreement. My endorsement outweighs every exclusion, every diminishing word, every judgment that called you insufficient. I watched you strive in places that never honored your spirit. I saw you overextend to fit stories that were never written for you. Now I remove the burden of proving yourself and replace it with the quiet rest of simply being. You do not need to chase the spotlight, my child. I am the true light, and I have chosen to shine on you. What lives within you is too sacred to trade for applause. What I deposited in you cannot be reduced by seeking broad approval. For this reason, I allowed certain paths to close, not to wound you, but to protect the unveiling of your authentic self. You were not designed to grow by comparison. You were made to flourish under my careful plan. My verdict over you is not anchored in your achievements. It rests on the offering I gave to redeem you. That alone is sufficient. No accusation holds power here. No condemnation can touch your spirit. I have silenced every voice that tried to brand you unworthy and wiped away every lie that clung to your name. My affirmation has rewritten the story. My child, you no longer wait for permission to embody the life I called you to. You are stepping into full awareness of what has already been secured. Cease striving to be noticed. I have always known you. I was there in the quietest hours, in your hardest nights, in the whispered question, "Do you even see me?" And now I answer, I saw you then, and I see you now. I responded by choosing you. You do not need to hide old wounds or polish your history. I am not using your flawless moments. I am using your trust. I did not choose you because everything was neat and ordered. I chose you because you brought me your broken pieces. What I have settled in the highest place cannot be undone by any human decree. It is finished. The confirmation stands. My special favor is active. Your part now is to move with the calm assurance of one who is not trying to earn what has already been freely given. The struggle to prove your worth is over. I call you my own, my cherished child, and that changes everything. Others may have shut their doors, turned away, or failed to see what I placed in you. Now I turn their gaze. Those who overlooked you will witness what I have entrusted to your life. You are not stepping out in haste, beloved. You are advancing right on time. This season is not about settling scores. It is about making everything new. I am bringing you into clear view, not for human applause, but for my divine purpose. You do not require validation from those who never understood you. What I accomplish in you will speak louder than any silence or dismissal. Every eye that once glanced past you will see the mark only I can give. You are not forcing your way forward. I have prepared the very place for your unique assignment. They tried to label and limit you to fit their measure. Yet what I established in you cannot be confined by those without my vision. The blessing on your life is not ornamental. It is undeniable evidence of my presence. I will reveal what they thought would never appear. I am unveiling what was hidden even from their sight. I am making you known, my child, not for spectacle, but for completeness of purpose. You have been readied in quiet, refined in stillness, and prepared in private. Precious child, the moment has come for me to show the way I choose. Your presence here is not accidental, it is intentional. I have set this path in order, guiding every step so none can mistake it for luck. Those who spoke against you will find they cannot explain your progress or claim its authorship. You will not need to defend yourself. My actions will answer more clearly than words. This is not arrogance. It is truth displayed. I do not weigh worth by status or opinion, but by a heart that trusts me. I watched you choose my way when quitting seemed easier. I saw you keep moving when others doubted your vision. I heard your quiet prayers when your voice felt unheard. Every hidden sacrifice, every unseen act of faithfulness, I remember them all. Now I bring all of it into the light. You will be known for who you are, not for seeking notice. Your strength will flow from abiding in me, not from relentless effort. You are distinct, not because you blend in, but because I made you different on purpose. The places that once barred you will grant you rightful standing, not by your insistence, but by my decision. Their understanding could not predict your rise, but my power is not bound by their limited sight. I am not elevating you to compete. I am positioning you to finish a singular work, one your spirit has been crafted to carry. What some dismissed as a brief moment will be recognized as a clear act of my will. And what I do through you will correct every mistaken word spoken over you. This elevation will carry no residue of bitterness. Your joy will be pure, untainted by past hurt. I have cleansed your heart, beloved, so that when I establish you, nothing will diminish the moment. You will step into places they said you'd never reach, and your presence will be unquestionable, sealed by my favor. Watch what I do before the very eyes that once failed to value you. My purpose is not to shame them, but to prove that my word never returns empty. My promises to you have never lapsed. Every interval without visible change did not signal neglect. It marked careful preparation, aligning what I made ready to meet you at the right hour. If you felt unseen or forgotten, know that my quiet was coordination, ordering events, maturing what was not yet complete. I am never late, my child. I am exact. What seemed delay was me holding everything in position. You were not punished. You were placed with intention. Waiting did not betray your faith. It built your inner strength. I have been constructing within you the capacity to carry what I am revealing now. Had I moved when you first asked, you would have received a portion of the blessing on a fragile frame. My love for you is too great to permit triumph that would crush you. Now the weight has served its purpose. What begins is the unveiling grown by your steady steps of obedience. You remained when retreat looked simpler. You trusted when voices argued otherwise. You heard my whisper while others turned from quiet places. Now I will display what you nurtured in secret in a way that leaves no doubt. I never ignored your cries. I was securing the best outcome. I foresaw every word raised against you and every setting too weak to sustain what I planned. So I kept it hidden. I shielded you. I held the gate until everything aligned. I was not merely preparing the road ahead. I was also preparing you, my precious one. Now the path opens, not merely because time passed, but because you are ready. Every move I make is purposeful. I did not block your progress. I guarded my promise. I did not stall your course. I preserved its true nature. When silence seemed empty, I was arranging what was next out of sight. Now I draw back the covering. This time is immediate. It begins now. This very moment has been set in my timeless design since before the world began. And you are in it. You are not late, child. You are arriving precisely as intended, for a sacred purpose that required this version of you. The one made patient, matured, and freed from self-importance to lean wholly on me. It awaited the hour when you would receive it with peace and open hands. Even the air around you shifts in your favor. The current has turned. What once resisted will now yield. Where you encountered opposition, rightful honor will be acknowledged. The words that belittled your value will be silenced by what I accomplish through you. I am not merely returning what was taken, I am increasing it. This is the season when what was unfairly removed will be restored in overflowing measure. You will not leave empty. You will not emerge diminished. You will stand renewed, and your presence will be unmistakable. I am orchestrating the events of your life, so it is undeniable that my care has always held you. Do not mourn the imagined past, rejoice in what is now unfolding. Your fresh start is not approaching, it has arrived. In this season, no obstacle and no person can halt its advance. Not because you are flawless, my dear one, but because your heart is open. I do not choose as the world chooses. I do not look at status or show. I look for a willing spirit. You said yes when it cost you. You said yes without applause. You said yes when it hurt. Because of this, I have linked your life to a work of deep significance, one that will transform you and ripple out to others in ways you cannot yet imagine. My beloved child, what you have heard today is only the opening note of a much greater song I am writing over your life. Do not walk away thinking this is the end. Return, for I have more to reveal. Each time you come back here, I will place another piece of the puzzle in your hands, and your path will grow clearer. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and do not miss the next word, for it will carry the confirmation you've been waiting for and the direction you need for your next step. Share this message with someone who needs hope, and come back often, for with each return I will meet you here again. This is not the closing of a moment. It is the doorway to a journey, and I promise, child, the best is still unfolding. Amen.